And now, a word from founding director C.J. Phillip to give the why behind what Dance and Bmore does here in Baltimore.
I founded Dance and Bmore in 2010.
That's where our story begins.
I started on this journey with the help of 3 friends.
New York, Florida, Baltimore, friends.
We took our dancing feet out to the street to tell families about a fast feminist free. But hold up, let me tell you about the why. It goes back a year before I arrived. Before I came to Baltimore, was working on a Broadway tour, and all across the country I saw something growing more and more. Distance
between the ages,
disconnection
at every stage is
creating loneliness and isolation. In a real time, the degradation of relationships between mankind is tearing at a psyche and society. Will find the human race was not designed. Our elders, they were not designed. You and I were not designed for distance
between the ages,
disconnection
at every stage
Join me and repeat after me. This is a creative space.
This is a creative space.
A shade-free space.
A shade-free space.
'Cause shade blocks my light, and my light shines bright.
My light shines bright.
I will not hinder my light, and I celebrate your light. The light within you shines.
The light within you
brightens
shines.
our hearts and our minds. This is our creative space.
This is our creative space.
A shade-free space. 'Cause shade blocks my light, and my light shines bright. I will not hinder my light, and I celebrate your light. The light within you shines, brightens our hearts and our minds. The light within you shines. The light within you shines. The light within you shines. You shine.
Shine.
Yes, you do. Keep that light and keep on shining. The light within you shines. The light within you shines. Brightens our hearts and our minds. Brightens our hearts and our minds. The light, the light, the light, the light.
For today's Journey Home Care-A-Thon, Dance and Bmore presents Voices and Choices. Music and movement immersed in dynamic vocal arrangements and spoken word.
Voices, choices, voices and choices. Voices, choices. Voices, speaking to our hearts, speaking to our minds. Our souls are a reservoir. Our words are divine. The weight of your words the melodies they sing, the power to move, the power to soothe, the courage they bring. If voices are a spark, choices are the flame. Between here and there lie a rainbow of colorful mind games. The ice blue of a love gone cold, the amber shimmer of hope in what's been told, the greens, the golds, the blacks dark as coal, the dripping red desire that eats at your soul. Voices, tinted colors, muted and slight, choices, vibrant and growing from mind's festering night. Voices, choices, voices and choices.
When I first became homeless, my eyes were closed and blind to the resources Baltimore offers those experiencing homelessness. As my eyes opened and my vision became clearer, I understood the crippling trauma that one must endure to acquire basic services needed to obtain safe, affordable housing. People don't realize that affordable housing is a dangerous catchphrase because what's affordable to you might not be affordable to me. If I'm making minimum wage, I can't actually afford to live. My eyes were open when I saw the true meaning of community that I've never seen anywhere in my travels as I've seen within the homeless community. I've never seen a more blessed, true sense of community than in the homeless community.
I realized in the shelter I'm in more danger than I've ever been at home or in the street. I realized without a birth certificate or a social security card, you can't even get housing. My eyes were opened. I saw the lack of shelter beds and the insane rules and policies. As a teen girl, we're at higher risk of harm when we're kicked out than when we have a home. My eyes were opened. Many of us have more of a reason to stay with friends than with family. People have to do things they don't want to do to make this work, and others can't make it work.
First thing I realized when I became homeless was how quickly my life changed. I went from having a great upper middle class life to becoming trapped in a world that I no longer knew. My eyes were open when I saw the misinformation on where and how to acquire services, not having the money to get to places, to get to the services, only to learn that the documentation you have, it's not right. The realization that the best help came from those that were experiencing the things I was going through, not those that were providing the services. It took a while to figure out how to embrace the storm instead of going up against the storm and fighting it. I allowed the storm to take me up from the darkness into the light. That came from my grandmother who once told me, if you get caught up in a hurricane, just ride the storm because above every storm is the sunshine. My eyes were open when I realized that I needed to be an advocate and that nothing in this world will ever be the same. My fight was their fight. Their pain was my pain. We didn't choose homelessness. No one can stand alone. And we'll succeed if we fight together.
People don't realize, like, I'm serving you your coffee every morning at Starbucks, but when I leave here, like, I'm going to an abandoned building because the wages that I'm making just aren't enough to, like, take care of me and my family. Like,
Right.
you see this, people have, like, a misconception of who they think, homeless people are, but, like, I'm the same person that, like, is on the bus sitting beside you every day. You just don't realize that my situation is drastically different than yours.
That I've met, doctors, lawyers, people with master's degrees in engineering, professional people in shelters.
Yeah.
We're not lazy. We have to get up. You see somebody sleeping, they've been carrying bags around since 5 o'clock in the morning. They're not lazy.
People don't realize that
they're tired.
I have to carry my bags around all day.
Right.
That's a good one, actually. Like, when you see me laid out on the street, it's because I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I had to be out here, like, on the streets with no place to go during
Right.
the day. Like, I'm not just laying around because I'm lazy. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Yep.
getting no misconceptions.
Those choices are made for us every day. They don't realize we don't have that choice anymore. We decide we want to get up at 5, we want to get up at 6, or you might just want to lay down all day long. We don't have that choice. If the lights come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're getting out. 7 days a week. What people don't realize, it takes more work to be homeless than it does to be housed. And what most people don't realize is we never stop being human. People like, don't give that guy money, you might buy beer. Hey, I like beer. I like beer when I was housed. I want to make people stop liking beer now when I'm homeless. People, they would look at, don't give them no money. They shouldn't be a couple. How are you going to be a couple if you're homeless? Well, I'm not supposed to love because I'm homeless. I'm supposed to all of a sudden break up with my wife or girlfriend. So, we're homeless. You go over there. I got to go over here. You don't stop being human.
Right.
People want to take that human aspect away from them all the time. The same thing they use when they're
homeless, you're dirty and a drunk.
Yeah.
You can't, you don't wear nice clothes.
Absolutely.
Present yourself properly.
Oh, that favorite line. Well, you look homeless. Oh, what happened? Oh, don't talk to me. I'm not you. I'm up here. Don't bring me down here. That favorite line. I should tell people, well, I'm sorry. I left my hobo shoes and pants in the back room. I'm going to put them on for you if you want me to. No one came out the room with a knapsack on their back. You never lose being homeless. I mean,
Yeah.
they want to seem to take that away from you.
Present Tense by Jason Lehman. It was spring, but it was summer I wanted. The warm days and the great outdoors. It was summer, but it was fall I wanted. The colorful leaves and the cool, dry air. It was fall, but it was winter I wanted. The beautiful snow and the joy of the holiday season. It was winter, but it was spring I wanted. The warmth and the blossoming of nature. I was a child, but it was adulthood I wanted. The freedom and respect. I was 20, but it was 30 I wanted. To be mature and sophisticated. I was middle-aged, but it was 20 I wanted. The youth and free spirit. I was retired, but it was middle age I wanted. The presence of mind without limitations. My life was over, and I never got what I wanted.
No, 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 never did.
Voices, choices.
This is a creative space.
This is a creative space.
This is a creative space.
A shade-free
A shade-free space.
Shade-free space. 'Cause shade blocks my light.
Shade blocks my light.
And my light shines bright. I will not hinder my light.
My light.
And I celebrate your light.
Celebrate your light.
The light within you shines, brightens our hearts and our minds.
Hearts and our minds.
The light, 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 oh the light, the light, oh the light, yeah, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light. This is a shade-free space. 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 Shade blocks my light. Shade blocks my light, and my light shines bright. My light shines bright. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Celebrate your light. Celebrate your light. Celebrate your light. Da da da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba da 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 Let the light within you shine. Let the light within you shine. Let it shine your light. Let the light within you shine. Shine, shine, you shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Let the light within you 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 shine. You shine. You shine. You shine.
With exciting performances, Dance and Bmore also provides community programs and classes for youth, families, and senior citizens throughout Baltimore. Learn more at danceandbmore.com.